Hey, welcome back to another episode of With Purpose. My name is Ben Hutton, and this podcast is where we do a little bit of learning, we do a little bit of planning, and we do it all with a little bit of purpose. I'm glad you're back for another episode. We've been doing a series on the art of leadership. We've talked about Daniel Burnham and the city plan for Chicago. We talked about the Wright brothers and not asking for permission to do great things, and we talked about George Washington and leadership. And today we are talking about Superman. But probably in a little bit of a surprising way. And this next mural that we are going to talk about is actually in a pretty surprising place. It's kind of hidden in an alleyway, which I really like because I think it plays into the message of this particular piece of art that we had created. And so let me walk you through it. I have loved for a long time a quote by a person named Marianne Williamson. She has been a longtime author and thinker. She ran for president and was kind of crazy. So I'm not so sure about all that. But this one quote that she has, I think is really powerful. And I think there's stuff definitely for me to learn from it. It's been a point of inspiration or challenge for me several times in my life. And I think there's probably something for you here. So here's what Marianne Williamson says. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. Your playing small does not serve the world. And then she goes on, there's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. It's not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own lights shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Your playing small does not serve the world. So one of the things that I believe is that every single one of us was created uniquely and intentionally different. And because of that, we have a unique set of gifts. We have a unique set of thoughts. We have a unique vision into this world, and we see it differently. And because of that, because of this belief, I think it's our job to bring those things, the gifts that we have, the visions that we have, the ideas that we have, to the world. Because when we all do that, when we all bring a unique skill, and we maximize our ability to put that out into the world and do good things with it, all of us are better. But the temptation and the challenge in all of that is that because we're different, right? And so the way I show up, the ideas that I have are different than yours, and they stick out. And as humans, that makes us feel a bit insecure, right? Because we want to be in relationship with other people. We want to be in agreement with other people on all of this stuff. And so because of this fear of being different, because of the fear of sticking out, maybe the fear of being judged, a lot of the time we hold back the very things we should be putting forward. We hold back these great ideas we have. We hold back ourselves from trying new things. We, in Marianne Williamson's words, play small. And we rob the world of the good that we could be doing. And I think it creates inside of us some weird feelings of discontent, like, or really it's inauthenticity, like we're not being our whole selves, and so it creates this disconnect and we feel this dissonance in our lives. And so I had this mural created that talks about that or tries to show this, and it's in this alley where it's like hidden back, just like we hide ourselves from the world. And it's this picture of Superman as maybe a little boy, right? And he, of course, we know has all these amazing capabilities. But for him, they make him stick out and they make him different. And I imagine him, thinking about that in this back alleyway, sad that maybe he doesn't fit in, and what that might be. So one of the cool things about this mural is if you get to see it at night, there's this one light on this wall, which in many ways like kind of makes the mural look weird because the light's right in the middle of where we wanted to put this cool piece of art. But we did it in a way so the light just like barely lights up the mural. So like the words are shaped so they fall into the light pattern. So it's really, really cool at night. And I think it's illuminating. The other cool thing about this mural is that it's two parts. And so, of course, at some point, I hope we all wake up and we realize the gifts and power that we have and how we can bring them to the world. And so if you are standing looking at this mural and you happen to glance up and to the right, this place of growth up and to the right, we like to talk about that in business. All the charts going up and to the right, but we glance up and to the right, in on a building next door in a bricked up window is a different view of this same little boy, much more confident in who he is and what he can do. So I like this one. It's a meaningful piece of art for me, and I hope it has brought you a little bit of inspiration too. Okay, so now let's shift into our time of planning here on With Purpose. We do this every week because I know all of us are really busy, and I want this podcast to be a time when we focus our thoughts on what's really important to us. That's why we learn together, and we focus our effort, what we are going to work on the week ahead, on the things that matter and mean something. And so that's why we do this planning thing. And so we always start that with gratitude because the science actually says when we start with gratitude, it puts us in a much better place to do the important planning work that we want to do. And so we start with gratitude. So what are you grateful for this week? I'm actually grateful for some of these art pieces I've been sharing with you. Like I put them around our campus, honestly, mostly for me. Like these are the messages that I want to hear, that I want to be surrounded with. And I'm grateful that I have the ability to do that. I know they have helped other people in our company too, and they're a great gift to our community. But honestly, they are for me, and I am grateful for them. What are you grateful for? Next up, what do you need to just get done this week that you've been putting off? These are the things that you are not grateful for. It's like the opposite. Just write them down and commit to doing. And then let's talk about a couple questions that can help you process this piece of art. Where are you playing small? You can probably feel it. Okay, second question for the day. I actually really love this last part of the quote that was too many words to make it on the mural, but I love the message here. And it says, as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. And I think that's true. Like people see, we see people in the world doing amazing things or sticking out just a little bit. And that gives us just a little bit of courage to say to ourselves, that's okay. Like, look, that was actually good for them. Like, and it was good for me when they did it. So it gives us courage. Is there somebody that you actually need to not unconsciously, but consciously give some permission to be different, or to share their gift with the world? Okay, that's it for this week's episode of With Purpose. This was a fun one for me. This has been a really meaningful quote for me over the last decade or more. And so it's fun to get to share it with you. It's fun to share this mural with you. I hope it's been impactful, and I hope to see you back next week. See you there.